Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Evac back with another review. And during this video I'm just going to talk about my trail test of the Gregory Zulu 40 in comparison to the Osprey Kestrel 38. So just to let you know, I tested the Kestrel 38 on this exact same trail last November on a 5-day through hike down the west coast of Mallorca. Today I've got my Gregory Zulu 40 with me, and I've got more or less the same kit in the bag. So just to let you know a little bit about the comfort of this particular pack, it's got the suspension back system, which in comparison to the Osprey Kestrel 38, that is what's called the Escape back panel. So the suspended trampoline back panel obviously gives you more ventilation to your back, and if you have a look back at my video of the GR221 and 222 that I made last November, you'll see within the first 10 or 15 minutes of the trek I was wetter than an otter's pocket. And yet today we're nearly back down at Kyte from Uke and I'm as dry as a bone. So there's a significant difference in the ventilation of the two particular back systems. For me, the trampoline back panel is preferable. Obviously the downside to it is that the load of the pack is not against your back as with the Kestrel, but that's personal preference. So just to talk now about the comfort of the Gregory, it is really comfortable. I've got about 9 kilos in the bag at present. That's my full winter overnight kit. We've been on the trail for about 2 hours this morning, done about 10 kilometers, and it is absolutely comfortable. There hasn't been any situations where I've had to, nudge the pack up on my back, move the hip belt, move the shoulder straps. It has just been a delight to carry, to be honest, all this way. I'll just speak from my own experience of carrying the Kestrel last November on the same trail with the same gear in the pack. After an hour and a half, 2 hours, I felt like I was every so long had to nudge the pack up, adjust the hip belt, let the shoulder straps off, tighten them. In summary, I felt like I was adjusting the Kestrel a lot more than the Zulu, which, as I say, I haven't touched since I left this morning. So this is only, again, my opinion, but I do think the Zulu, out of the two, is the better pack. Why? It's more comfortable. The water bottle pockets are much easier to get the bottles in and out of. It's 300 or so grams lighter than the Kestrel. It obviously doesn't have the sleeping bag compartment, but having tested this pack on this particular camping trip and once before, to be honest, I don't really miss not having the sleeping bag pocket. The advantage again for accessibility is that the Zulu has got the big U-shaped zip right across the front of the pack, which is actually really handy, because before, for example, I had to give my daughter an ibuprofen out of the med kit which was in the bottom of the pack, and it's just so easy just to undo that U-shaped zip and get into the contents that are at the bottom, possibly just on top of your sleeping bag. So yeah, really really happy with the Zulu. My daughter LJ up ahead, I've purchased her the Jade 33, which is more than enough for her to accompany Dad on a weekend warrior overnight backpacking trip. She's got her sleeping bag in there, her mat, her sit pad, all her clothes and her electronic bits and bobs that young teenagers of this era need for an overnight trip. So there we have it. As I say, it's only my opinion, but having tried firstly the Gregory Zulu 40, I did then, as I've just said, bought my daughter the Jade 33, and I think we are both of the same opinion that the comfort and quality of the packs is better than the Kestrel or Kyte, to be honest. So up ahead here we've got LJ with her Jade 33, which you can probably see is an ideal size. Laura, how have you found the Jade 33 in comparison with your Kyte 36, for example?
Let's go. So I think it's quite good. It's a lot more compact and neater to carry everything, and I quite like the trampoline mechanism at the back, because my other one was very padded and obviously you get very sweaty in the summer with it, and it's just lighter, and yeah.
So there you have LJ's on the trail few words review about her comparison with the Jade 33 compared to the Kyte 36 that she used to have. And I think one of the key things that she said as well is they are lighter. The Osprey packs are very well built, there is no doubt about it. They have a lot of great features, but they are heavy. That's one reason I started looking around for another pack, just to shave the 300 grams off, which we've done by changing over to the Gregory. So there you go, that's my on-trail updated review of the Gregory Zulu 40 and Laura's Jade 33. As you can see, I'm on the trail. I'm not going to start taking the pack off and going around it in detail. I've already done that on my other reviews, but I hope the comments are helpful if you're considering purchasing either pack or swapping from the Kestrel into the Gregory, for example. Stay safe, guys, and don't forget to subscribe.